somehow, some way, poetry was always there. Like, always there. Like, even if it was in the background, or I was like just going to poetry events and like going to open mics, writing, it was always there, always there. And so I was just forced to look at it in a different way, and to see how I can make a life out of it, really. Like doing what I love to do, for sure. Probably from the space of not being given the room to tell my story, and to have to give voice to the things that I can never say otherwise, because I'm African. Like, there are certain conversations that could never happen in my like household growing up, ever. And so I think that the poetry was really an escape for me it was really a mask, honestly, and it was really a way for me to tell my story without being like judged, right? Because I can easily be like, this was somebody else's story. You know what I mean? And still in a way feel like I'm still saying it and I'm giving life to it. But yeah, just like being in the space of not having the ability in the room to even like have a voice at times. Yeah, for sure. What a time to be alive and call yourself responsible and creative, an artist alive, and witness the horizon. Because what will you say when they ask you where you were, when they came for us, when they ask who you fought for, when it was too heavy to bear? A life is a life is a life is a life. Sometimes I am caught between being the poet or being the poem. It is the difference between being fire and being water. I do not think you understand, my sweet. I do not want to be the poem. I do not want to be a ship. Look me in the eyes. Being the poem means, being the experience means the carrying of bodies, the quiver in my hands, the heavy, having touched the truth, the line break, the song, the word, the split my mouth, eating itself. Do you know the violence that takes place when my tongue sinks to say what I am? The confused looks, the probing, all of its beauty. Sometimes my poems are filled with water and I want to be in my lover's arms. Do you know how many people have asked what kind of heartbreak it was, even with my thick coating? But have you known the trembling that comes with the world wanting you to be one thing, but you knowing you are honey? We can edit there now.